I'm just looking at this thinking, God, this sure does remind me of Sophie, but I don't think this is getting anybody rock hard, do y'all? So how come people like Sophie so much? There's nothing really interesting about plastic, and I definitely don't want to put my penis inside of it, but maybe y'all tell me, what is so sexy about this? Courtney is meeting Colt at the airport after his sex adventure, which is weird. I don't understand why you want to meet up with this guy after he's having his peen stinky with other people, but sure, let's meet up with him. What's the worst that can happen? She has a sign for him with his name on it, and she makes sure to put a scarlet letter on it.
Your hair looks so blonde.
Your hair looks so blonde.
And now they meet, and I don't think Colt understands what the A actually means. He's just like, oh, this is so sweet, and you got me flowers. Why did you give Colt flowers? Why on earth would you ever give this gross monstrosity of a man flowers? He has done nothing but crapped all over your relationship, and you're rewarding him? Ah! Colt, you have a snake on your neck. I feel so bad for that snake. Get it off! No snake should ever touch Colt. Nothing should ever touch Colt. So Colt and Courtney are going to dinner because...
I'm kind of curious what he has to say, and also, like, who doesn't love a free steak?
Are you assuming that Colt is paying? With what money? So to rub salt on the wound, Colt takes Courtney to a Brazilian restaurant. Watch out for Colt's eyes. He's probably just darting everywhere looking for the next Brazilian in his life to come up. At least this time I know they have a green card. Joke's on you, they're illegally working there. Colt tries to tell Courtney that he came back for her, but he's actually here for his doctor, and Courtney knows that. Thankfully, it seems like Courtney is way too smart for this, because she's just like, Colt is an idiot, and there's no way I'm going to trust him or ever go back out with him. You hear that, Colt? You ruined it. You probably had the best thing in your life, and you just shat all over it. That's Colt, isn't it? I can't believe I actually liked him when they first showed him. I was like, oh my God, his wife Larissa is such a bitch, and this guy's so great. He's soft-spoken, he's nice. What was I thinking? How was I to know that this Colt would become this Colt, would become this Colt? God, the many evolutions of Colt, right? It's like a goddamn Pokemon. But instead of getting cooler, it just gets more and more retarded.
I never want to get duped by another lying, cheating, selfish man again.
So you go, girl. You get white girl wasted. I know that's what you said that you wanted to do on Hunt for Love, and you should have done that, but instead you done messed up and you brought home a Colt. And now we're on to Sophie and her rock hard, silly, fake titties. So we watch Sophie go on a date with somebody who's not Pedro, and then she makes him take his shirt off because he was feeling nervous or something. I don't know, it was really weird. Then we got to see this guy's weird nipples, and she was all touching on him. She was like, oh my God, Rube never had a boot like this before. I don't know what that accent is. All right. I know I said I was going to stop doing her accent, and I got to really stick with that. The Sophie stuff isn't too interesting. That's pretty much all we see is her getting with this new guy and then them making out. And I just think, Jesus Christ, man, Pedro brought you to his country just so that you can be a whore. I mean, I guess. And now we're on to Gino. Yeah, I thought you were gonna give me that pee-pee. I told you! When times get a little bit worse and I'm broke and living on the side of the street, only then will I give you my pee. So in this section, Gino proves the age-long theory that white men can't jump. Also, look how he just throws this ball. Can you do anything normal?
Hi, how are you?
Gino calls Natalie to see where her daughter stands on their relationship. And Gino can't take rejection. He can't handle the thought that the daughter won't like him, so eventually it's all gonna fail anyway. So Gino's like, screw all this. I'm gonna do this. And he says,
I mean, as far as boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing, I don't think that's for us.
What? Can you imagine Gino breaking up with you? What a loser! Oh my god. Well, Gino didn't want to put in the work to make the daughter like him. Instead, he's like, oh, that just sounds like too much work. All I want to do is do Gino things, and I can't do Gino things with the daughter in the picture. Maybe it's because he watched a bunch of mommy-daughter porn, and maybe he's like, oh, is this how my future's gonna be? I really like it, but then I'd have to take 2 blue pills, and my little heart can't handle it.
I guess this is goodbye.
Until the tell-all. It's never goodbye.
I'm done with mediocre men.
She called me a man. I'm so happy. And now we're on Vanja, and Vanja calls Ant.
Sorry, I'm not gonna put my plans with my cousin on hold because you have this vision of how this communication is supposed to work.
They are arguing way too much, and this definitely sounds like a new relationship. Don't you ever enter a new relationship and you just start arguing and bitching at your significant other? Like, how dare you leave the toilet seat up? The fudge you even mean? It was in the men's bathroom of a McDonald's. I think I could leave that up without getting in trouble. Basically, Ant is asking for more communication, and that upsets Vanja for some reason. Isn't this almost like the opposite of what most relationships are? Isn't the woman always looking for more communication and open communication? All I'm saying is if you switch the sexes and it's the woman looking for more open communication, then obviously the guy would be the bad person in this scenario. But since it's the dude, I don't know, everybody hates on him, but I just see him being just saying what he wants. He's just like, hey, I don't want you to do this and that and that. Well, why are y'all even in a relationship? What the hell is even the point of this? Y'all should have just been broken up. There is no point because y'all just always get upset at each other. This is a new relationship. Y'all are supposed to be having the greatest, wildest sex. Y'all are supposed to be having the best talks. It should just be so easy just to have it flow back and forth. There shouldn't be petty things to be angry about yet. But there is. And now we're on to Kim. So TLC, remember that this is actually a dating show. So Kim goes to London. I thought this was supposed to be the single life, not the other way, but okay. And I definitely didn't think that this was 90 Day UK. So Kim meets her love interest finally, and he's just standing in the lobby like, I got this for your son. He said that, but in British. So, oi mate, I got these for you son. What the fuck? Oh no. Why do I keep doing this to myself? So now they're going on a date, and it's this amazing train date, I guess. She says,
who takes somebody on a train date?
Someone who's autistic. Now I know that's a bad joke, but come on, at least this meme is funny. And that's it. So let's talk about what we learned today on the Learning Channel. We learned that Cortney isn't as stupid as we all thought she was, but if she were to get white girl wasted like she originally said she wouldn't have a cult problem. But the best way I learned to deal with cults is with fire. We learned that Sophie is continuing spreading the illness of the whores all throughout the Dominican, even to this guy, and now the Dominican is just screwed. And we learned that Gino can't handle the fact that somebody doesn't like him, so he'd rather ruin the relationship that he's currently in because he doesn't want to deal with somebody else. Yeah, fudge them kids! And we found out that Vanya and Ant are really incompatible, yet they keep trying to make it work for some reason. And we found out that Kim is currently dating an autistic guy who loves trains. And that's all we learned today. That's it. That's all. And if you reached this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rub your balls, and overthrow your goddamn government. Anyway, guys, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and I'm proud of you and doing a great job no matter what. So always keep it up. Oh man, the single life. I don't know, man. I'm thinking this might be my last single life video. If this video doesn't do like 1,000 views, I don't think I'm going to do another single life video because unlike before the 90 days, I actually like watching it and covering it. This single life, I don't like it. I don't really like covering it. I don't even like watching the other recappers cover it because I do not like any of these people on this show. Gino's okay, I guess. I don't know how Gino became okay to me, but I guess compared to the one he was with before, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just rough. This season is rough. I don't give a shit about Sophie and her sex adventure in the DR. I don't give a shit about Kim and her sex adventure in the UK and how her old sex adventures got her all these babies that she's just trying to find all these kids of hers. What else am I missing? Is there anything else I guess Courtney's alright, but then we gotta look at Colt just to get Courtney, and I don't want to look at Colt. Oh man. Can this season just end? What do y'all think? Would y'all be sad if I just completely stopped covering this shit show? Because it's so bad. I wanna make a new channel and talk about movies. And damn it, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna stop talking about so much 90 Day. I'm still gonna do like my 90 Day videos every week. But then I'm gonna do a new channel where I talk about movies, because goddamn it, that's where I'm more passionate about than fucking Colt. That's right, I don't want to have sex with Colt.